guys, and welcome back. On this week's show, well, it's that time again. It would be blooper time. You guys know I have a lot of fun on this show, and just a little bit of a show to show you exactly what kind of foolishness happens on the show. So without further ado, Blooper Reel number 7. Well, hey there guys, and welcome back. On this week's show, we're going to be making some clam clamps. Clam clamps. Hang on. Here we go. Once you get your pieces off the... dust collection. On next week's show. Okay. We're going to put a mark around each of the legs at 5/6. Sorry, my apologies. Let's start this over. Such an idiot. 5/16. Who taught me how to measure? I've got my head cut off. One moment. Raise this up a smidge. Just like that. Okay. Oops. Can't see. Okay. Later. But for now, leave these pieces dry after you get the squeeze up cleaned out. The squeeze out cleaned up. Let me take that over. I prefer to use Titebond 3, the same glue that I use in my end grain cutting boards, only because it's food safe and it is it's not affected by water, like so it's waterproof. And I don't know why I just stumbled over that, but I'm going to retake this clip. Why couldn't I think of the word waterproof? I really prefer to use Titebond 3. It's food safe. It's water. I did it again. Why can't I think of the word waterproof? Just think of a duck's butt. It's waterproof. Let's take this again. Right, and you can see it's a messy glue up. I'm not even concerned about the squeeze up. We're gonna, or the squeeze. One moment, please. While I take the knots out of my tongue. And what you want to do is you want to retake the whole shot.
Sorry, I didn't know.
And I think I'm going to make my handle to be 5/16 of an inch square around. So if you do the calculations on it, between your 5/16 mark in the center, you have to leave, let's start this over. That is the most confusing thing I think I've ever heard. Here. So, with that being said, let's shape the handle. Let's find my remote. There it is.
Well, hey there guys, and welcome back.
Oops. Technical difficulties. Stand by.
Well, in order to decorate these tombstones, we're going to need some latex paint. But I've been spreading myself a little thin lately, so... Oops. Skeletal humor. Take 2.
You're not supposed to laugh at your own jokes.
I know, but I'm a funny guy. Okay, take 2. Why so funny?
What? So like Norman said, we're going to paint these up today. And we're going to be using latex in a flat something. Why don't I script these? And you're going to be using a fair bit of it to paint these up. So just use what you have around the house. Everyone underneath a set of stairs or in a crawl space has some old cans of paint that have been kicking around forever and a day that you could probably use up for this. And that's where these paints came from. The only thing I really purchased was the black to tint this. And just mix up whatever color you want. Like I said in the last segment, I'm going to be doing a gray. I don't know how dark until I actually see it mixed. So I'm just going to get this open, stir it up, and you can tell it's been around for a while because it's giving me a hard time to open. But we're going to mix it up and I'll show you the color we end up with.
If you ever get it.
If I ever get the damn thing open. Holy crap. Give you guys my opinion on what I think of this on its first impression. Lost my remote. Nice to know I've come back after my little health hiatus and nothing has changed because I still lose this damn thing. I got it. I removed it. Is with this particular setup, you have to remove it. Okay. Email. What's so important on my email that it's interrupting? Oh, it's a comment from one of you viewers. So that's okay. You guys can interrupt me anytime you want. Hang on, let me go check this comment. The next thing you want to do is you want to install. You want to install. What the hell is install? Yeah, some things don't change. We're a success. So, I don't know. Wooden nut and bolt, pretty cool. Lost my remote again. What the heck? Thanks for watching, and I'm going to see you again soon, maybe next week, with yet another woodworking video. I'm telling you, this remote, I need to find a pocket to put it in and just say, this is the remote pocket. I got it now. Peppermill that the finish failed miserably on the lathe, so I got sick of it and threw it in the scrap bin. Okay. Let's start that over. I don't know what to say other than number 5 is pretty awesome. And it's a project branding iron.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
I'm not even cutting out that email or whatever that was thing because I think this is the 3rd time I've taken this take. So I'm just going to keep going. You guys can deal with my electronic obsession. Deal with it. Number 3. Why do I do that voice? I don't know. Hang on, let's do it again. I can't even do it now. I probably screwed up my other recording, so now, hang on. I got this. I got this. No, I don't. Number 3. And there you have it. Beep, beep, beep. For years. Here in Canada, we have Robertson screws, so it's very easy to put that square drive screwdriver onto your square drive. Sorry, let's start this over. To the hole that says magnetize, I was almost at the end of the clip. I talked for that long and then boop, I got whatever the heck that was. Okay, hang on. Man. Well, hey there, guys, and welcome back. On this week's show, part 2 of our Okay, I gotta go for lunch. Forget this. What we need now are the pieces for the shelves. And for that, we're gonna need 3/4 inch thick pine, and they're gonna be Can't remember. Got it written down. Hang on. The cabinets. If this is our side pieces, what I'd like to have is the timer go off and ruin my clip. I love it when that happens. And now that we have those dowels in place, a flush cut saw, I'll start back here. Flush cut, let's start this over. And now that we have these in place, a flush cut saw makes some pretty short work of trimming them. I thought I had this clamped down. Boy, this is getting better.
One moment, please.
Technical difficulties. Oh, I did. I see the clamp slipped. Oh, good. Not to worry. Ferretus bench dog to the rescue. 9/16 of an inch wide. Heh, I got my clip done before that text message came in. It's probably still gonna make the blooper reel though. I think I put something on there, right? Alright, hang on. Look, I got my remote, look. Is clamp these in place, and we need to measure. See? I got all cocky last time saying that I finished my clip, and I guess that's called karma. Yeah, hang on. Try or you're not quite ready, move on to something else. And beep, beep, beep. I was trying so hard to get that clip done. One moment. Surface. So try to get the most attractive ones you can. I didn't succeed in that, but these will work. See, you bring your wife out and you say something, and out of your peripheral vision you see her crack up laughing, and of course you know where that goes. That goes in the blooper reel. So I'm going to take this take over. New year, and I'm going to see you again in 2017 with yet more woodworking videos. Man, it's freezing out here. Whose stupid idea was this to come outside and do this in the snow? Fine. I probably haven't covered them all, and as I said at the very beginning of today's show, pop! One moment. But don't break the bank getting yourself your first router either. I would say just choose widely and know what's out there. Choose widely, wisely. Got my tongue tied. Once you finish flattening your sole, get a straight edge and wipe the snot from your nose because it's still cold in the shop. Take two. Well, once you get the flow, I don't know what's going on here. What's this, take four? Well, once you get the sole flattened, you want to take a good straight edge to a width of 1 5/8 of an inch. Pop! Where's my lights? Why does it look dingy in here? Is get a piece that's long enough. Remember, our slats are going to be 39 inches in this case. You want a piece that's long enough and darn foam to the expectations that I have for it. But in the box, ba-ding. One moment, please. But I've told you guys this a million times before, and if you haven't heard me say it, then maybe you need to watch the show more often. But make sure that this blade, before you go cutting, is square to the table. So here we have our gauge at 0, and you just want to snap it on your blade there. And let's retake this clip. Now, we have to do a couple of radiuses here in order to get... really? Let's start this over. you're not going to get a second chance to change it. I'm all dirty. I'm a dirty boy. While I just become Bill Clinton, I'm a dirty boy. Just to check the fit, and it slides in nice. Okay. Email. One moment. That will mount in that front dado that we cut just above the tambour track. Take 3. But for now, measure here and cut it. Ding. One moment. Give it a good sanding, and then you want to untie your tongue and start over. There I am, Bill Clinton again. Start over. Once you're done with the routing, give all your pieces a really good standing. Standing? Start that over. Holy crap, that lens is dirty. How are my viewers supposed to see the show if the lens is dirty? That. Give a little bit of this. Ba, ba, da, da, da. Like that. One more brush. Like that. Am I recording? I'm recording. Hey guys. Hey, I even cleaned my lens. You're welcome. I have the blade entry holes drilled, and this particular scroll saw is a... Let's take this clip over again when I don't have such buttery fingers. Of your pieces on the router table. So from the starting on the 11.5-inch side, hang on, let me get that text message. Like I said, blooper reel filling up. Talking of the different types, and the first one we're going to start about. Regardless of what brand you choose, we're going to start off with talking about. Crap, what's the name of the blade? My head just went blank. Take 3. It's still early. Is that the teeth on a skip tooth and reverse tooth, or sorry, a skip tooth and a drawing a blank. Start this one over. Now that you have the blade area exposed, I'm going to go through and check. First, I'm going to clear my throat and start this over. Well, now that you have your planer bed and the let's start this over. Now that you have your paint, I'm feeling pain. Take 3. Hang on. Oops. Hang on. I'll get the music. Okay, let's try that again. And there you have it. Blooper reel number 7. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed the show as much as what I've enjoyed bringing it to you. There's a lot of tomfoolery that happens in this shop, and I have a lot of fun, and you guys get to reap the benefits of that fun. So that's it for this week's show, and I hope you're going to join me again next week for yet another woodworking video.